Alright, so this video is probably one of my most hyped videos ever, because to me this is what could be a turning point for the gacha game of Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Parade, and something that might make it that I genuinely just enjoy myself a lot more long term on this game and in terms of content creation. Now, the reason is because of how much this live stream revealed, and to me shows a kind of change in targets for the game and what they are focusing on long term. Now, what I'm talking about today, Mei Mei's Kit, which in the larger scheme of things shows to me that kit quality is much higher in 2025. With the exclusion of Miwa, every single release has been good, very good. We will talk about buffs, we will talk about more content, we will talk about a roadmap, and we will talk about global sync being confirmed. Those are the 5 points of discussion today. I will leave Mei Mei for the end because we already went over her kit somewhat, but she's looking even more busted with this. Even more busted, I'm not gonna lie. So let's get into it. We're gonna leave her for the end. Please check the timestamps. Number 1, tower. Woohoo! 20 tower floors. Yes, sir. This is huge. This is absolutely huge. You love to see it. Thank God for this. So end of April, we will be getting 20 tower floors, bringing us to floor 80. And to me, this would mean, it's pretty clear, I feel like by end of May to June, tower for the 1.5 Vanny is going to be at floor 100. I feel like it's possible. Let me know if you disagree. But I just feel like getting to floor 100 for the half Annie would be so sick. It would be so sick for JP 1.5 Annie. Now, this also means Global is getting 10 floors in May and 20 floors, or maybe they could do 10-10. Imagine they split it up. That would be fire. Maybe they could do another 20 floors in August, July, August. So y'all are feasting in terms of tower, especially with your limited time. But this is huge for me because I just want more content. And this is another 6,000 cubes, which we will be taking. We will definitely be taking. So this is huge. Now, number 2 is we got SP buffs. Now, we know what exactly the SP buffs will be, or what they're targeting. So, these are 3 units. I do want to specify, I should have stayed on tier list, are lower tier in the community's kind of like thoughts on the matter, right? This tier list is made by more so the community, right? Because, I mean, my thoughts are put into this. A lot of people's thoughts are put into this, right? I'm not going to name everyone, but we have many discussions weekly. So if you want to check out the fan Discord, they're always, like, we're always talking about stuff. It's always being moved. And look, all 3 of these units are below A tier or below. I mean, he just got buffed, but you know, Jogo, his target is going to be his domain, and his domain buffs, the domain buff specifically. So you see here, he's already getting 200% crit rate. So what if they give him like 100 or 150% crit damage? He could be insane, right? That makes him instantly insane. Because then, I mean, even that, like, I think they got to target more maybe. Because like, his normal, like, okay, I guess his skill 2 does enough damage. Yeah, no. If you use his skill 2 with like, what, 200% crit rate, 60% damage increase, and then also, right, another like 200% damage increase, like it could be pretty crazy. Could be pretty crazy. So definitely could be cool. Nobara, they're targeting her nail count buffs. Should have stayed here, yeah. So her nail count buffs, probably gonna target the skill 3 and give her another passive. So I could see the skill 3 now getting like a much higher damage boost, and then give her another passive, maybe every nail count another 30% damage or something like that. Interesting, could be interesting. And Saki, it's targeting her buffs when she gets her passive, which is the below 35%, which means this could maybe be up to 300% damage increase. And considering it's on a, what, like a 1100 alt, that 300% damage increase, even if it's one time, could be kind of crazy. So definitely decent things. I'm more excited for Jogo's and Nobara's for sure. I don't even have Jogo on JP, but I'm probably going to invest into him. It's going to be pretty fun. And he's coming on the 31st, so keep that in mind. The 31st is going to be really huge, right? Really huge. But this is a W. So essentially, they're going to go probably every time there's a stream, or even sometimes even without streams. But every time there's a stream, I feel like guaranteed we're going to get SP buffs. And this is essentially just going to buff certain skills, which is great. We love to see it. And we have our next stream is end of April, I think. And I don't know if actually, sorry, the next Shibuya update is end of April. But this is just like the buffs for this time, but I think there might be buffs for end of April too, but it might be another 2, 3, right? They don't have to stick to like 8 or 4. I think this is good because if they did 8 every 2 months, they would catch up, and then they would have to either rebuff old units, which means buffing already made good units. Like imagine buffing Green Yuji when he's already in SS, right? Like that's my one problem. People are like, oh, but like they could go back and buff old units, but most of the old units buffed, like the lowest tier is A, right? So are you gonna rebuff him and bring him up to like SS or SSS, right? So to me, it's like I'd rather only buff a unit once. If they want to do like super easy A type beats in like 2, 3, 4 years, then sure. But with the pace we're going at right now, I think it's more than fine to do a couple every 2 months. That's good. Now, next up, we got a, well, what's it called? A roadmap. So we see here Shibuya incident opening added on the 26th, and then we're getting up to 100 free gacha spins. Now, this gacha spins, I just want to make sure it's understood. It should be for this banner, but the free-to-play version. Oh, wait, it's not here, is it? So essentially, let me just... Do they have it? Yeah. So there's a banner, right? I'm going to just go to it real quick. Where is it? So they're giving a banner, right? This one. Could I find it? All right, Discord's got me. So they're putting this banner in, right? And I'm going to guess it's going to be the same thing for the free version. This is paid, but the free version is probably going to have either, well, this is a JSSR, but I'm guessing the free version is going to probably be the same pool, or maybe some are taken out. As long as Green Megumi's there, I'm happy. And that's 100 free pools that you'll be able to get from that, which is huge. Then after that, we're getting Mei Mei, and then there's going to be a pop-up store, which is cool. Now on the 3rd, there's 500-day campaign, which is insane because that means we're probably going to get either 3,000 or 6,000 free cubes, which we fucking take. Like, that's huge, right? And I'm not even gonna try and question what this is. Now, late April, what's really cool is I found out there's gonna be another Shibuya update. So either we could get someone like Kusakabe. I think Kusakabe is very likely because they specified a new unit, right? Like, they're saying, sure, it's a new unit, but it's saying a new playable characters. We'll have to see. But because it's saying, it's not saying like new like character, it's saying it's a new playable character, which to me, like the way it's worded and the way that I heard that some of the JP translators were saying, it's like bolded on new to where it's like it's probably going to be a new character we haven't seen in game yet, kind of like Mei Mei, right? So I'm really putting my bets on Kusakabe and maybe Wee Wee. I don't get why Wee Wee wasn't released now. Now double drops is huge, so for JP, like save all your shit there. Now there's actually a new version coming out. So we got Shibuya Incident Spirit Call, official web shop, which is huge because you get bonus cubes if you get on the web shop, kind of like global icon frame implementation, which I think this is a huge thing because a lot of casuals, one of the favorite things is just having icons and having frames, right? And then Tower, the 20 Tower floors is late April alongside Golden Week campaign. Last time we got 1,200 cubes for free, so I hope that happens again. Would be huge. And then the 21st, confirmed date, 21st is Half Annie. I'm going to make another video on this on what I'm personally expecting for Half Annie being on JP, but overall huge roadmap in my opinion. We find out that we're probably getting a full new unit, enhancement drops Golden Week, and we find out the exact date of the 1.5th Annie, and I'm really happy. This is really good stuff. I love when gachas do roadmaps. It just makes me more excited, right? Now next up, we got Mei Mei, her kit, right? Which is what we're going to be doing next, what we're going to be talking about, and then we're going into the Discord. So we're going to be looking at her showcase, right? I'm going to turn off the audio. So this is, I think, going to be her skill 1. Yeah, so that I think, like, the impact of that attack was pretty crazy. Now, her passive, she has a passive when she falls below 70%. We're going to go through the full passive. You know what? Before we get into this, let's go over the full kit. I apologize. I should have done that before. So we went over essentially everything here. Now, let's go over Mei Mei's kit, right? Did they repost it? I think they did. Mei Mei. All right, here it is. So her passive is if own HP is 70% or less at the start of a turn, one time only during battle, recovers own CE 4 turns, which is huge because remember, she does take cursed energy, right? We just saw that. 15 for the buff, which is good. This is good. We don't know how much. I mean, we'll see how much actually. Now, increases own taijutsu and jujutsu damage. This is permanent. She gets a permanent 50% buff. It's 50%. It's 50% just to make sure. I'm going to say it again, 50%. Next up, her skill 2 is a buff that increases own damage dealt and increases the enemy's damage taken. So what we would take from this is that she's multiplying her taijutsu and jujutsu stat, damage dealt, and enemy debuff. So having these three multiplied is going to be huge. It's not additive, it's multiplicative. You love to see it. Now her skill 3 is AoE. If this is strong damage, she's going to be an insane grinder, right? Insane, because if she takes damage, boom, you're going to kill everyone. Then her ult is melee taijutsu and jujutsu to the selected enemy, which is a bit unfortunate, but it means her recollection bit is her best in slot, and we're going to go over that. So the recollection bit is down here. And this one increases own red damage dealt while using an ult. And then when she falls below 70%, which remember she gets 50% Taij and Jujutsu permanently, she's going to get ult gauge and HP, right? So you put these two together alongside probably 90%. And why I'm saying 90 is because, I think it's 90. I would like to say it's 90%. So if we check here, where is it? Yes, these. So I forgot the other one. This one. So this is 90, right? This is 80 though, but it's not type. Sorry, it's not type. This is type and it's 85. So we'll see. I'm expecting 90%. Maybe we'll get that power creep. We'll see. But anyway, it's going to be best in slot because she's doing mixed damage. And this is giving her extra ult gauge, which she'll definitely take. I just think that there's not really much better to run because she's not pure taijutsu, not pure jujutsu, right? And these are not exactly the best. The mixed ones are not the best, I would definitely say. So it really is like adult time, maybe. But it's just that like more jujutsu, you want more taijutsu, right? So I would say that it's probably going to be more taijutsu leaning, but give a mix. That's my opinion of how this recollection bit's going to look. With this and this, it's good, right? Because this 20% doesn't seem like much, but it's still going to make it that you're... as a DPS, she doesn't have any type of damage reduction. So getting this 20% heal is going to be really big, I'd say. So huge there. So now that we understand her kit, let's go into it. Skill 1, pretty bland, right? Should have stayed on it. So 20 CE and 15 and 20. This is a damage buff, right? So I heard the skill 2 animation was really good. I haven't seen it yet. I was keeping it for this reaction. So let's see. Oh, okay. Actually, whoa. Okay. Got me hyped. Now let's see. This, hold on. Did she had a damage buff before? Let's see when this one wears off. Okay. That's important. When does this one wear off? So now they're going to show the skill 3. Yeah, let's see the skill 3. I haven't seen anything. Even the ult, I've seen the little clips, but and her ult gauge seems to be quite low. If she oh wait, no, it's Inumaki, I forgot. That looks pretty nice. And she has ult, right? She has ult. So we have to understand that she's got ult. Now the problem is Nanami's giving damage, so we can't see which one's wearing off, right? That's the problem. But let's see this. Let's see this. All right, I'm interested. What is this? Nope. What? Oh, I missed it. I missed it. All right, here we go. This looks good. I actually think this looks really good. It's pretty bland, but they gave this skill 2 more, I'd say. Like, there wasn't much movement. Like, Maki's had more movement, but still nice. I'll take it. We're not looking at damage because obviously this isn't, like, optimal and shit. That's going to get her below 70%. Or is it? No, it's not. No, it's not. Because I want to see how much cursed energy she gets every turn. I just don't like how Nanami is, like... they're kind of obstructing how long the buffs are. But because, hold on. That's the only buff she has? Okay. How long is Nanami's buff? It's 4 turns, right? Oh, he's SR. I think it's a 3-turn buff. It should be a 3-turn buff. Because this is 4. Yes. So Mei Mei's buff is 3 turns. Because there's only 1 left. We're on turn 5. It should be... Oh, wait. Is it 4 turns? No, Nanami, yeah, I think it's 3 turns. Because essentially, she gave it on turn 2. Turn 5 is 3 turns later, so she would have lost it. And she did. Because Nanami, this is a separate buff, right? This is a second time you did it. So essentially, Mei Mei's buff is 3 turns, which means you could stack it twice, right? So that's actually pretty good. It's pretty good. Now, another thing is, where's the debuff, right? Is the debuff still on it? Because she still has the debuff, which is... Yeah, I think it's both 3 turns. The debuff and the buff is 3 turns. Okay, good to know. Good to know. And then we're done that. All right. Hopefully she has high crit rate. I'd be really happy with that. Now I want to see her get hit. Let's see her get hit. Is she gonna buff? Yep, there we go. So also, I want to see like how much ult is that? Like right now we're right here. Oh wow. That was a lot of ult gauge, right? Look how much she got. She got all of this from like the blue to here. It's good. That's actually a lot. So I'm going to guess her ult gauge is not that high, which is huge. Really good. Love to see it. All right. Mei Mei, we're going to need you to fall below the threshold. No, bro. Come on. Let's see Mei Mei fall below it. I love that buff though. It's so fire. So, all right, there she is. And then that's her buff. And she heals from the recollection bit. So are they going to show the buff? I think they are. Because I saw it. Like someone showed it to me. No, not right now. It is permanent though. Trust. Okay. Let's see. So, yeah, actually the ult looks pretty nice. I don't know. That one shot is clean. This one. Hold on. Let me get this. Screenshot. Okay. Oh yeah, fire. Love to see it. Okay, there we go. And the crow just, yup. So the crow's gonna do a lot of extra damage. I think oh wait, is the crow Jujutsu? Really? I think the crow's Jujutsu, which means most of the ult is Jujutsu, right? Because look at this. So this is the taijutsu hit. 430. Now, the crow, which is Jujutsu, did 1.4 million. Even if there was a crit, it would have been 1 million. So it's basically double, which means her ult is more Jujutsu, but that's fine because remember, her rec bit is a mix. It's just damage increase, which is good. Okay, interesting. And then how much CE? If she's getting 10, bro, she's going to be able to self-buff. Oh my god. Yeah, so she's giving herself 10 every turn for 4 turns, which means she's going to be able to self-buff every turn because she's getting 20 CE per turn. She's going to get a, like, positive of 5, right? She's going to be in a surplus of CE, which is huge. So, yeah, Mei Mei is looking pretty good. If her ult damage is anything to, like, write home about, considering she already did 2 million without maxed out anything, I might put a dupe into her. I might. I'm really hyped for her. She's looking good. Let me know what you guys think of Mei Mei. Thank you guys for watching the video. Let me know what you think of everything else also. New tower floors, right? Oh, wait, no. We're not done. Do we want to save it? No, we're going to talk about it. No, we'll talk about it. Yeah, okay. So, basically, they were talking about Global. And question, why are the scheme from Global and JP having so much difference? And it's because of Global Sync. Now, just to make sure it's understood, I'm going to make a separate Global Sync video if you want more in-depth, but we're going to cover it real quick. So, answer, we wish Global and JP released the same new characters at the same time. So, Global's accelerating the schedule, which would have been nice if Billy told us that, but it was obvious. I mean, I told you guys, so, you know, it was obvious, right? Now, Global-wise issue, the problem is that people are saying Global are currently chasing up with JP with 2 to 3 characters in a month. 4. Let's not get this twisted. 4 to 6. The fuck is this? Bro, come on. Like, they're wrong. This is stupid. Anyway, so the answer is to increase cube rewards and rewards for the issues above. Because, yeah, we're going quicker, so obviously. Now, JP-wise, global rewards-wise, like, the JP players are concerned that JP is being treated unfairly and Global is getting more rewards. But the answer from the dev is no, from the JP dev. So this means that they're being treated fairly, right? Just want to make sure that's understood. They're saying they're being treated fairly given their circumstances. Question, syncing Global and JP at least after the second JP anniversary, which is Global first Annie, which to me means first Annie Global, second Annie JP, we're getting the same units from that time forward. Now, Global exclusive content will eventually be coming to JP, but that's for the future. Now, let me know what you guys think. We're basically done. Global Sync is coming. Hell yeah.